Mercedes are set to reveal the highly anticipated W14, but things have not gone as planned due to delays in the production of their 2023 car. What is causing these delays? Will Mercedes be able to overcome the challenge and regain their dominance, or will they struggle to keep pace? Stay tuned to find out. After a disappointing 2022 season plagued by the pesky porpoising phenomenon, the Silver Arrows are ready to roar back into championship contention with their hotly anticipated W14 car. Toto Wolff, the mastermind behind the team's success, is counting on this new machine to take them to the top of the podium once again. And the excitement is palpable as the team gears up for the big reveal at Silverstone this Wednesday. Joining Wolff at the event will be two of the sport's biggest stars, Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, who are no doubt itching to get behind the wheel of this high-performance machine. And that's not all. Even Mick Schumacher, the team's talented third driver, will be in attendance. The usual renderings will be shown, while the first images from the Mercedes W14's filming day will not be published until 2 p.m. As for the Mercedes livery, no major changes should be expected. One thing that's certain is that the team's iconic livery will be back in full force. The signature grey and black will once again dominate, with pops of red from major sponsor Ineos adding a touch of vibrancy to the mix. But there's more to the W14's look than just colours. Mercedes is taking weight reduction seriously this year, with the W14 featuring even more carbon than before. This effort to shave off every possible kilogram is critical in a sport where every ounce counts. And we've already seen other teams follow suit. But it's not just about the car's total weight. Distribution is key, and the teams will need to be strategic in their use of ballast to ensure the best possible balance. With F1's minimum weight staying the same as last season, it's no easy feat to slim down the W14, especially with the added weight of tyres and electronic components. So we may see more and more teams opting for minimalistic designs in an effort to shed weight. It's a fascinating aspect of the sport where every decision made in the design process can have a major impact on a team's success. The quest for aerodynamic superiority is at the heart of Formula One. And no team understands this better than Mercedes. Despite a challenging season in 2022, the team is not backing down from its innovative zero-pod philosophy. But what exactly is this approach, you may ask? Well, the basic idea is to reduce the exposed surface area of the car by positioning radiators in a more internal location. This, in turn, allows for improved airflow and a sleeker design, all of which translates to greater speed on the track. And Mercedes is leaving no stone unturned in its preparations for the upcoming season. The team's personnel are putting in extra shifts to ensure that every detail is perfect for the presentation day. Things have been very hectic at Mercedes recently, as it fell behind schedule. What's the cause? Problems with producing the parts, as changes were made at a late stage of the W14 design. Workers have therefore been called on in recent weeks to work extra hours to avoid starting the season behind schedule. You're enjoying this video, right? You definitely don't want to miss out on other amazing videos. So all you have to do is hit the subscription button. It's that easy. Thanks for doing that. Let's move on. What should we expect from Mercedes W14? Development and simulation work continues vigorously in Brackley. The team is fully committed to the W14 project, with Toto Wolff outlining his expectations for the 2023 season. Wolff said, "If the performances are what we hope for, we could be in the fight for the top of the standings. But we don't take this progression for granted because the gaps that existed at the end of last season could still stay the same." These comments highlight Toto Wolff's sensible philosophy of managing expectations before the year begins. The whispers coming out of Brackley are getting louder, and it seems that Mercedes has set their sights on an ambitious goal to gain an extra 10 horsepower in their engine. With their eyes set on reasserting themselves as contenders, the German squad is leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of speed and power. Last season, Mercedes managed to slowly reveal the full potential of their engine thanks to a small reliability update on the crankshaft introduced at Spa. The engine played a crucial role in securing a win at the Brazilian GP, and the team is looking to build on that momentum in the upcoming season. But it's not just the engine that Mercedes is focused on. The team is also keeping a close eye on the new aerodynamic rules. According to early simulator numbers, the changes have generally slowed the cars by half a second per lap, give or take a tenth. But with plenty of time to compensate for these losses, the teams are working hard to optimize their cars for maximum speed and performance. One of the key components in this pursuit of speed is the Pirelli tyres, which have been getting high praise from the Mercedes team. Designed to reduce understeer and improve grip levels, the new tyres could play a critical role in the team's success. And while much of the attention has been focused on the new aerodynamic rules and tyres, it's worth noting that power units are also expected to take a step forward across the board. Although this development has gone somewhat under the radar due to the regulatory engine freeze, it's clear that the teams are working hard to eke out every last drop of power and speed. The question on everyone's mind is, how much faster will the 2023 car be compared to last season's model? And for Mercedes, the pressure is on after their colossal blunder in 2022 Bahrain. where the W13 arrived on track a second slower than expected. But the Brackley squad has remained tight-lipped about their anticipated progress this season. With the promising numbers coming out of Maranello, it's no wonder the Mercedes personnel are feeling the heat. As team principal Toto puts it, when you start with a half a second deficit, it's difficult to catch up to the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari. And if either of those teams make significant gains, the challenge will be even greater for Mercedes. In this high-stakes game of speed, Mercedes is banking on the theoretical gains found in their SF23 simulator, much like last year's model. But as everyone knows, simulations are one thing, and track performance is another. The Brackley squad will be hoping that their rivals' theoretical gains don't translate into real-world speed on the tarmac. The 2022 F1 Championship saw Red Bull dominating the grid. Despite a slow start due to reliability issues, the team showed incredible resilience and got stronger with each passing race. As the season progressed, their car emerged as the best on the track. Red Bull's all-round package excelled in all conditions, whether it was slow-speed corners or fast straights, dry or wet weather. It was a formidable force to reckon with and a hard one to beat. Given their dominance last season, Red Bull are widely expected to be the team to beat again in 2023. However, Horner is more cautious, insisting he expects the battle to be closer in the coming campaign. He said, "I think it's going to be much more competitive this year. I think Ferrari and Mercedes will have for sure made progress, and I think we don't actually know the full impact of the cost cap handicap will have on us yet." Red Bull's development time this season has been severely compromised with the added handicap of a cost cap breach penalty. The team won the championship last year, so their development time was already limited, but now it's even more restricted. This gives Mercedes, whose car showed impressive performance towards the end of last season, a chance to take advantage and possibly even overtake Red Bull. If that happens, Lewis Hamilton, who has been eyeing his 8th title, will be in an ideal position to seize the opportunity and claim the championship. How about Ferrari? It's not easy to discount the potential of Ferrari, but let's be real, they are not yet in a position to take home the championship title. In Formula 1, having the fastest car at the beginning of the season is not the only ticket to success. To win, you need a car that can keep up throughout the entire season, with drivers who can deliver the results you need and a tactical team that can handle high-pressure situations. Teams like Red Bull and Mercedes have demonstrated that they can meet these requirements, but Ferrari still has a lot to prove. Their strategic team, in particular, has faced some major doubts in the past, and the in-season development of their car has been questionable. These are key factors that could hold them back from taking the championship title. While they may pose a challenge for Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton at the start of the season, Ferrari's inconsistencies may become more apparent as the season progresses. It's important to keep an eye on them, but they still have a long way to go if they want to take the crown. The 2023 F1 season is the last one for Hamilton on his current contract. The Mercedes driver is trying to sort out the contract negotiations, but at the same time, he will be hoping to challenge and win what would be his 8th world title in F1. There's certainly reason to believe that Lewis Hamilton could end the 2023 F1 season as an 8-time world champion. What's your thought about Mercedes' 2023 car? Let us know in the comment section below. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always get to watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next video.